All right, we're live. Hi, everybody who joined.
Hi, everyone. Hi. There's no one in there.
Not yet. It just went live.
Okay, so how will I be able to see on the other side?
The chat. You just flip over. I mean, we don't have to see ourselves.
Oh, maybe I can.
So look.
Oh yeah, I want to see myself.
You're live already, babe.
I know. But what I'm saying is, there, the live's muted, and now you'll be able to see the chat. There you go.
You guys, Casey is really trying.
Hi, Sanwana. Hi, Haley.
Hey, honey. Honeys. Casey is really trying to teach me something.
Yeah, I got to teach her how to go live and teach the one behind us how to make coffee. Come on.
Bless his heart. He's got his hands full, you guys. Hey, Vanessa.
Hi.
And Jennifer. Jennifer's mixed up. You guys, I can't help it. I don't know. I'm just here today. I don't know what I'd do without my Casey. You guys, I can't wait till Casey shows everyone how much progress he has made. It's amazing everything that he has done. And my baby, Bailey, she has graduated from this to a bigger one. So that was her collar, and it looks kind of big.
Hey, Vanessa. Hi, Jennifer and Sam. I've already said hey, Sam.
Hey, Babsy.
Hey, Barbara.
Barbara, I'm just going to say this. God is good. And Friday, the guy told me not to lift. Aw, that's right, Sanwana. You know, we have to be willing to give our children, you know, that have to deal with those, their kudos. We really do. I know during my neck surgery, I'd asked my daughter to come up here and stay, and she did. They just have two different techniques. I mean, I was able to go to bed and Casey would be in here and I'd hear him. My daughter does things differently, but she was a big help. She helped, you know, she cooked and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, I have a funny way of doing where I put stuff in the kitchen, how I load my dishwasher. And, you know, Casey's kind of in tune with that. But the physical therapist told me that if I have to kind of hold anything using my left hand, keep it at my shoulder, like tuck it in. So I'm back to that. And I told him my right shoulder hurts worse. So he's Friday, he says it's only been 5 weeks out. So
it don't even seem like it's been that long.
I know. But, you know, I healed so well from my neck surgery. They took out 5 discs in my neck. And I mean, but that has been, let me see, 10 years since my lap band surgery, 7 years since my neck surgery. And I always bounce back. But everybody told me, hey, Misha.
Hi, Misha.
Everyone told me that the shoulder surgery was going to be the worst, especially with the way he had to open it up and go in and do a complete job on it. But Casey reminds me, he tries to remind me, Mom, put that down. Mom, don't do this. So you guys, we're trying. My sister called me, Sandra. She's the one in Florida. She called me last night. So I did her on Facebook, FaceTime. And I brought the laptop in here and I kind of showed her everything, holding my laptop up. And you guys, if I pause and I look around, it's because I'm trying to pick words. Today's just one of those days I'm having to pick words. But I did get up this morning, first thing, and took a shower because I was so stiff. All up here hurt. And I got dressed. So that was a big thing. Didn't do makeup. I did put on a little bit something on my lips. But, you know, no other makeup. And let me tell you, the therapist said, don't lift your left arm up over certain, you know, he told me how far. And I said, well, I don't. He said, I've done seen you 3 times lift your, which he means doing this, get my hair out of the way. And I said, oh, am I doing that? So there are things that I do that I don't even realize I'm doing. So it's hard. But you guys,
Hi, Julie.
I put on some of my cheap jewelry. Are we? Look, does that mean we're buffering?
You're buffering on that and that, but yeah, we're buffering.
So what do you do?
It's back on yours.
Okay. So I did put on my funky stretch rings. I know people make fun of them. I like them, you guys. I like weird stuff. You know, and then I found this stretchy bracelet.
And
Hey, Lynn. And I found this stretchy bracelet that I didn't even know I had in with all this stuff. And I love it because it feels good for me to mess with on my arm. And then, yes, Misha, I do too. I mean, I just do. And then like this I put on. So, you know, I'm like, as I walk through this room, I'll just pull out some jewelry and you know, do that. Then I'm having to eat something for lunch, you guys. Casey's in there. I like him to come in here and show you what he's doing. So anyway, this is my lunch.
She told me that he wasn't coming
And you guys, if you have a chance to go back and watch this morning's porch church, this young lady in the background, can I see her posting? Now this young lady in the background sang today, this morning. And when I tell you, that girl, she ought to be doing it for there. She is looking like Selena and sings like amazing, amazing. Hey, April.
hi, April.
April, you got to hear her sing this morning, didn't you? It was wonderful. So what did you do on my tablet?
Huh?
My B tab. Okay. Let me see. Okay.
I don't remember where we put the cookie cutters.
And Lynn.
So get it where
I want so bad, Lynn, to show you what I'm going to send you, but I can't. I guess I can't. Let me just, as anybody says they want a God jar, this is my God jar, this pink tablet, and I might hang it up over there by the mirror. But I write people's names. And like I said, the last video, there is nothing that I don't ask for payment. The God jars are just what came to Casey's heart, and that's what we do. That looks like her, don't it?
Yes.
Casey found one of my babies that I had years ago that, let me see how it looks. I can look there. Let me see. It's so slow. My phone's so slow.
It's just delayed. There's like a 15-second delay.
Oh, well, I didn't want them to just see doggy. Yeah, see, it's still going on that. But anyway, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But she was my bulldog from years ago, and I held her. Yeah, there it goes. I held her when they put her to sleep, and that was so hard to do. And my Bailey, don't give her no food. You want? Okay, don't give her no popcorn. Bailey reminds me a lot of her. So, oh, Casey's steady working, bless him. How are you going to show them kind of around?
I'll pick up your laptop.
Okay. You guys, I want him to go ahead and show you guys.
All right, so let me.
Yes, start on that side. I want you to show my favorite part last.
Okay. Oh. Something is wrong with Hangout.
What happened?
I don't know, but it's just looking at my face. Hangout's frozen.
No. Okay.
Mama is called internet.
Okay. No, someone. Right.
Oh, it's so choppy.
Live?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is what that's the art wall. And we've got a lot of more paint to put on it. And you can see a couple of the dream catchers that Mama has already completed. Those are going to be in the MSP auction on the 27th of April. And then just some crafting stuff. And we want to go ahead and rip the rest of the wall out and expose the board. And then this is Mom's marine life corner. And then this is the nanny wall.
Oh, that's you guys. I think that's my favorite. Wait, why'd it go to your foot like that?
But
Is it? Okay.
it says love. And we put up a broken mirror because we like the imperfections. And you can see a lot of the jars that Mom is working on. A lot of jars, you guys, a lot of jars. I mean, there's so many jars. So many jars. All right. You can plug it back up. What are you doing?
Chatting in mine.
Oh, well, you can turn around now.
Okay. I could just say this anyway. I've done got to type out.
What's this, Casey?
That was the other video.
So he has come a long way, and I did my sister in Florida was very close as well to my grandmother, my nanny. So I was excited to show her. I was very excited to show her that picture. What is glaring?
Your lamp.
Oh yeah, from in there. Yeah. But I was so excited to show Sandra the wall back there because, you know, using my nanny's, she had like a hutch and my other sister kind of threw it in the ditch and I kept the doors off of it, knowing one day I would do something with it. So anyway, that's what we did with it.
Found the E6000.
Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, put that where we can find it.
Is there a reason we have 500 things of glue sticks?
Yes, because I have a glue gun.
These.
What? Yeah, they were on sale. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
when I get started.
Mom, this glue is like April's chapstick. She bought like 500 tubes of chapstick.
I love chapstick.
Because they were on sale.
Well, no,
Right. Who wouldn't?
I mean,
Chapstick.
okay. Rebecca was at the doctor. I know it keeps being choppy, Julie. We don't know. Let me see if it's under my internet or Casey's. No, it's under mine.
Mama's gonna have to call them because it's been like that all day.
Yeah, and it's got to be fixed before you start work. Is Mama? Yeah, Mama's on. April says she used the famous last words. It was on sale. Well, I mean, yeah, it's still stuck on. No, I see you now. It's just what I see there is behind. I see you in look in that one. Is that all that matters?
Yeah.
Okay. But I feel awful sitting here while he's working.
Well, okay, so look how far you came.
I know. So Rebecca was at the doctor this morning?
Yeah, with their husband. How's he doing?
How's he doing, Rebecca?
Rebecca, how's your hubby? Let me see if it's. Yeah, Rebecca, we're just waiting on you to type it in how your hubby's doing. He's doing good. Okay. I mean,
where does water come from?
what?
Where'd water come from? It was in one of these lids.
Probably from where I washed them in the dishwasher, and I just threw them in something. That's why. You know, saying your husband's okay, and your husband being okay, you know, they'll say they're okay when they're not. Oh, he's still waiting to be seen at the doctor's office? I mean, good grief, you guys are only, what, an hour behind us?
I need them to get it together.
And it's not easy just sitting at a doctor's office.
I swear, if I never see another glue stick.
Look, I don't want to laugh. All right, I'm by crafting stuff like Casey is by his favorite ink pens, which he blames me for them disappearing.
Yeah. Because somehow they always find their way into your room.
So Casey likes
I like office supplies.
Casey likes office supplies. Two doctors to see today.
Oh.
You know, Rebecca, that's kind of was the icing on the cake, which thank God, unity, is better, our family unity. But Casey, had to take me to 2 doctor visits, in the same day. And, that's, you have to wait a long time at one and then wait it takes a lot out of you. Oh, she says he can't even stand up at the moment because he's been doing too much.
You tell her that we pray for both of them.
Julie, you better pray for Julie.
What'd she just say?
She's gonna send you some glue sticks.
She better not. Oh no. No, she better don't.
But yeah, Rebecca, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna pray. My husband's been overdoing it, and then it's hot though.
My
You
mom
gonna
might
turn-
I forgot to turn the air on.
Yes, turn that. When I get hot, it's kind of hot. But I'll show you guys something. Let me see. Let me go over so I can see what you guys are saying. Yeah. Okay.
That doesn't look like I'm teleporting around the room.
All right. This is an old picture. About when was this?
That was probably around
Tiffany had her
2014, maybe. Around 2014.
Let me take the glare off. That was at Thanksgiving. There's my daughter when she lost, oh my gosh. And that's my Bubba and my husband. And of course me, I'm the short one in the crowd.
No, you did not just call me Bubba.
Oh, that was Casey in that picture. But that was a Thanksgiving where we went to the country to my sister-in-law's house. And yeah, Karen. Look, Karen, you guys know Karen. She's the one with the quilts. Let me look at this one. But yeah, that's when I kept my hair cut off, and it was blonde. It was as it was supposed to be.
Little AB.
I know.
Huh?
I'm tired. Did they get to see my little boy and girl, Ann Geddes?
No.
You guys remember when Ann Geddes, her dolls, everything, her photography was popular? Well, Walmart had the dolls. Hey, bring me those dolls over here, babe. Those dolls. They had these dolls, and just because, Lynn B said, Casey's wearing shorts and I'm over here freezing. But the only reason, I had my daycare at the time, and I bought this and didn't have a tie on. I bought these 2 Ann Getty dolls only because look at their sweet little faces. Those faces look exactly. We went off for a minute.
We may not be able to continue doing live.
We might not. We may have to. Let me see if they. Mama. Oh yeah, they saw them. So anyway, they looked exactly like my great niece, and then a little boy that I had too. His name is Cavante. He's graduated. Both these have already graduated. Bless my daycare babies. But yeah, I put a little tie on him. Oh, April. I didn't think about him being a bear with the tie on. This was before Bougie Bear.
Y'all let April have him.
I love April. You put me on the spot. But oh, you want them back? Here you go. Put my babies back, and I'll put the flower back on her. There you go.
Oh Lord. There's so much stuff in this box.
Now see, that's my
Goodness.
might want to put those in a gallon baggie. Those are here. This goes with it. That's the watercolor pencils. Do you have baggies in here?
No.
Let me go get baggies. Casey's doing real good with baggies. Hey, did you show the last dream catcher close enough?
No, but
You guys, Mama has got some beautiful ones in there.
our internet's already struggling enough.
What is, girl? All right, let me go and get him a baggie. Oh, that's pretty. I hadn't seen that one. Baggie's not in here, but.
Oh, thank you, Lynn.
What?
She said the craft room's coming along nicely. I have some photos and stuff that I need to put up too. And Lordy.
Oh, still live?
Yeah.
I'm so sleepy.
Huh?
That's it.
Honey, you can go take a nap on my bed.
You can go lay down.
I don't know why, but I'm so tired.
Lay down.
I'm really getting sick or something.
All right, here you go.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, see, there's all those different colors.
Yeah.
Now, this morning during Bible study, I was cold. Oh, Lynn said it's 48 degrees there.
She can have that.
It was, I got chilled in the house during Bible study. Where'd she go? Following Taylor's gonna have to shut that door. Bailey? Look, I had the question. With you guys doing jewelry and going through jewelry jars. Oh, Casey. Rebecca said, MIW, come do my dressing room.
If I had $1 for every time a woman told me to come to her dressing room,
Did you hear him?
and I know she is not about to waste this coffee.
You better go get her.
Oh my goodness.
What did I do with my coffee? Right there. Would you hand me my coffee?
What in the world? Why do you need 501 scissors?
Because I can shred something at the bottom, but Mama gave those to me. Come in here. All right. With all the jewelry jars that you guys open, I guess they made it. So there has to be maybe a reason that somebody really wanted this. And there's like a little tassel hanging off of it. But it's the weirdest thing. It's like little bitty pieces of metal. It's in gold and copper tones. I just don't know. I just don't know about some stuff I come across. Maybe you guys can tell me. Maybe I'll just hang it up with some of my shipwreck idea. And then metal. I don't like the smell of metal. Look.
This one's empty.
Huh?
What happened?
Who's Perla's Precious? Do you know who that is? Well, hey, Miss, huh?
Who?
Perla's Precious. Well, hello, Precious.
Hey, Perla.
I am glad you joined us. So do you guys have any idea what kind of necklace this would be? I guess somebody must have, maybe in the 80s or two, out. I don't know. Look, my son, when I come out of the grocery store, okay, so I'll have to look you up. They say she has a cool video on, she makes jewelry too. She makes it. She makes, that's a beautiful glass jewelry. So I can't wait to look in on your channel, Perla. Oh, Casey, I come out of the grocery store and I told him, I said, this little boy sneezed in front of me, like in line, and his mom had on, what do you call it, Casey?
A hijab.
Yeah, whatever that was. And the two little boys was cute as can be, but one walking, he sneezed, and oh, the allergies are not good to him. I'll say it that way, so I won't make nobody sick. So I told the mom, she got to looking for her tissue, so I just told her, I said, I'll get it. And she looked at me, she said, are you sure? I said, 13 years of daycare, I'll get it. When I got in the car, Casey said, Mom, why would you do that? I said, the mama was putting stuff, cleaning out the buggy. I said, why are you wanting to chew on my hand? You guys, Casey's gonna, I guess after everything's done, he'll plug my Norgus, because that's going to be what I'll use for business. And I even broke out my little baseball men, that one will be a zombie, one will be a zombie fighter. And those will be limited edition because somebody gave them to me, and I think I had 6 or 7 of them, and I've only painted one all the way. But one, it will be a zombie most definitely.
I don't think that I don't think that they really understand just how much you love the thing.
Oh.
There's like 300 paint tubes in here.
You guys, I really did used to do a lot of, I kind of lost my way because they weren't accessible. Aw, thank you, Sanwanda. But when they weren't accessible to me, I just came home from work and did everything, and I didn't paint and I didn't draw, I didn't do anything. And so I started bringing them in, and some of them dried out, some of them I have to go through.
Yeah. We're going to have to go through these paints, combine them. The ones that are dried out, we will throw away. Actually,
hey,
it's just kind of neato.
Look, you can't get vicious on camera. We'll get reported.
I'm actually just going to keep keep them in here.
Okay, until I go through them.
There's no point in taking them out.
I told his daddy last night, I said, it means a lot that the reaction you had to our room. And he said, why would that matter? I said, it just does. I said, it matters to me and Casey both. He said, why? Was I complaining about that room being so bad? I said, well, yeah, but that's not the point. The point of somebody looking that lives in it all that, all the time and looking and say, wow, y'all did a lot today. And I always say, Casey did. But it does mean a lot. Oh yeah, and I also have an earring. Oh gosh. All right. I don't have the other one. Okay, Lee, where are you going? People of the 70s, when you see this, I want to know what you think of in the 70s. What does this make you think of? Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? This is the second time you've heard me do this, Ben. Last time I was so nervous that I picked at my thumb, and by the end of it, I looked down and my thumb was bleeding. So today I'm kind of holding on to stuff. All right, Misha. All right. What I think of when I see this, the Partridge Family. You know how the Partridge Family, they painted their bus like that? And see, that shows how old I am. Babsy said, Barbara said, guitar pick for Godzilla. But yes, it is like stained glass, but so who helped you do, yeah, see, the Partridge Family. Who helped you do your formal living room? Did you help or did her brother help?
Who?
April.
I did.
Uh-oh, is Mama listening to me?
Yeah, but April and I, we rearranged both living rooms, the formal one and the sunroom. And the dining room. We combined 2 rooms in
Okay, well, Casey did the washroom, he did my kitchen, he did my bedroom, which so much needed it. And then Mama's room was next, or before my room?
Mama's Aunt Karen and I started working on, but I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday she's going to be off for spring break. In which case, she and I are going to finish.
Okay, so Mama's room will get finished, but then he's been in here.
Are you gonna keep these?
The doors. Is that the doors? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Williams.
Well, we're gonna find out what ones you don't want, and we'll auction off the others or see if April wants them.
We're talking about albums. Vinyls. You know, we had a school bus. Come here. We had a school bus, and it was a full-length school bus, and we had to take all the seats out of it, and we converted it. We painted the inside of it, We put down carpet. I had a king size. Well, we did king size bed in the back of it. We had a full refrigerator in there and bunk bed type thing. Anyway, we kept the outside of it looking like a school bus. I told them I didn't care what the outside looked like as long as people didn't know the inside. You know, we had back when they had we did VCR. We had a VCR in it. We had a microwave in it and a TV and all that. And I told my husband, I said, you know, we really don't want people to know what all's in there. If they think it's just a junky school bus, they won't be, you know, want to break in it. So I miss the school bus. Oh my God, I hate hearing myself talk. I hear me echoing in Mama's room, and it's like, no. Displayed on walls. Well, Rebecca, that's how this had. This is just kind of exploded. Oh no. You guys, do I really sound that country? You guys can tell me the truth. Hey, Nana's Treasure. Nana's Treasure, I haven't seen you on anything in a while, I don't think. So, yes, I'm Casey's mom, Geisha Treasure's mom. I'm under, I have my real name out there, but I also have Norgus, Norgus, and then space, then a capital R. That's going to be for my art. That's my creativity name. Well, Lynn, I'm from California, chick. And one thing I don't say y'all, YAWL. That's one thing that I never picked up from out here. I say you guys. Or I might, you know, I'll say it slower, like all of you or you all. Oh, we got Donald Trump in. Hi, Donald. Oh, I bet Rebecca got Donald. Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. Is your name Perla? When I worked at a call center, and the people would be from New York, like the banking establishment. Some of them would ask for me. It was never on camera. Well, I'm that way, you guys. But they never had to see me. And I would kind of be hesitant when they talked to me. But some of them I did the same ones, like especially every Friday, I would do the same calls. And there were other calls that I did. I was never voice talent like Casey or Geisha. I wasn't going to try to turn it on and off because I can't. However, the people up north, the men like to hear Southern women talk. Not all, but a lot of the professional women they didn't like the Southern talk of women. I don't know why, but the men, they view it differently. Did she mess up? No. Okay. I had somebody one time, and you know, like, all right, All right. So if I say someone's name wrong, then looking at this, you know, you guys can laugh about it and all, but if I was doing a conference, and there's like 5,000 people out there hearing me being broadcast some important information, it would be hard, because when it would be time for questions, your names would pop up, and I would just have to know all of a sudden, announce your name. And
I've had names. There was one woman who was so fickle about her name. Her name was LaDawn Cockshut hyphen Miller.
yeah,
You could not call her LaDawn Miller. You had to call her LaDawn Cockshut Miller, because apparently
that was her name.
That hyphenated name. And then I had one person I had to announce in a conference. Their name was Onkonkin Pants. That sounded like some
Hey,
Old
Mary.
Testament venereal disease.
So there, you know, I never knew what to expect, but one woman, her last name was Dodo. So the girl over me, I said, how do I announce her name? Because she was one of the leaders. She said, Doo-doo. I said, okay. So when I announced her name in like a sub-conference type of hangout little thing before the conference, she corrected me. She said, that is do. And she said, and you must be from Texas. And I apologize. I said, I apologize. Excuse me for mispronouncing your name. I cut my talker off. And I told the girl sitting by me, I said, you know what? I'll take it that I'm from Texas. I said, because number one, your mom married a doo-doo, or you married a doo-doo. Either way, that's your last name, and I can't help it. And I just would have to take stuff like that. And then there was a man that he laughed. He was Asian, and he couldn't say Darlene. And I know a lot of you will call me Darling, and that's fine. And some of you would drag it out Dahling, and that's fine. But that man was so precious. He just laughed. He said, hoo, 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 I can't call you that. I can't call you that. I said, call me what? I can't call you darling. No. I said, oh, okay. Well, you could just say operator. That'd be fine. So I did. He was a very precious person that, every day it wasn't a nightmare of people we dealt with. And hey, Cricket.
Hey, Cricket.
I'm just talking. Momo, can you see chat? Hey, CC. You guys, Casey's steady busy working, and I'm talking, and the whole time I'm thinking of my evaluations I had to do every year and all the things I got counted off on. And I'm sitting here, and I'm gonna quit hiding my hands. I'm gonna do them this way. Okay. We got a private message from Cricket.
Okay.
I guess, I don't know. Let me see if there's anything different, anything else different. All right, let's get over here. Okay. I had some stuff hung up in my kitchen, catching the light, as and then I said I'm going to use this jar This jar right here, it has a C on it, and it belonged to my mama, Francis, and my father-in-law. I don't know where, no, but it's got a C on it. So I had things that caught the sun, little things. I just had them hung up, and Casey was swatting at something, and he knocked them off. But I put them in this jar to use, and you know this lighting in here, Casey's got awesome lighting. But the way they caught the sun, I'm like what is the blackbirds that will get shiny things and steal them, Casey? Are they minor birds? Or I like the clear glass as well. So this was hanging up, and it would catch the light so pretty. I loved it. But I have here what I am going to call, what did I say, Mermaid Tears. So I'm going to do a jar and make this Mermaid Tears. The colors, let me stop it. The colors on this, it's hard to tell, you know, by, oh, see, you guys see this one. Look there, Casey, how that's just catching the light. These are a beautiful light green. And yeah, these are going to somehow end up being Mermaid Tears. So I might get the idea in my head better and let you guys watch when I do that one. So yeah, that will be Mermaid Tears. Oh, you guys, I'm so used to doing everything myself, and it's driving me crazy. It is absolutely, I can't stand it. Let me see what else while Casey's steady busy. You guys see him run around in the background? When I had my daycare, that's where a lot of the stuff I have. When I had my daycare, I got to be creative. I really got to, and before that, I got to do murals and stuff like that, and I loved it. You know, one time I did somebody wanted their gym that was in their house, just my nephew and his couple of his friends. They had a gym out in their garage, and he gave me this little paper, and he said, "Can you paint this for our
man cave?" You want to show them the raccoon?
Oh, you can. Is it dusty?
No.
Now this is
It needs to be stapled.
This is actually it's old, but that was a baby raccoon I did, and that had to be 80, something like 80, when I was still a teenager.
83.
Yeah, because I mean, I lived at home, so that was one of my. Oh gosh, Casey, give me the word. They're over there hanging up. Pastels, the chalk pastels that I used. What was I going before that?
It was back in '83.
Bring me the two little guys, the two little.
The zombie and the red one?
Yeah. And then I guess the plain one. Okay. That was for my grandson, Joey. And I did have his name. I don't know how that came off. But, you know, you guys probably remember these. These were these are probably from the 80s too, when these were a big deal. Well, I've got this one ready to just start doing a zombie. It's a greenish color. And I will have to show you guys how that will transpire. Because I got ideas I already know on this how I'm going to do. Here, Bub. And then I said Bub that time. And then I didn't let Casey throw away my accents. Where's my, not accent, where's my zombie apocalypse things? You probably put them up somewhere.
It's right here.
Let me see.
There's some other stuff on top.
Okay. So my granddaughter took off with one pack of my zombie apocalypse things that I needed. But, you know, they have to have a sword and the belt for the sword. They've got to have a throwing star. I think the throwing star would go in the zombie's head. But I had a whole other thing, and like I said, my granddaughter decided she wanted it, and that was okay. You know, the dollar store, they have these things like little army men toys. And then my daughter sent me a picture of her. It was early in the morning. She walked in the living room, and nothing on but her panties. She had the like army knife, the remote, the what do you call it? The radio, two-way radio, grenade, and a gun in the waistband of her panties. When I tell you that girl was ready for the zombie apocalypse or something. So here, when all this jewelry transpired, I thought I could dress up my granddaughter. We can play in the jewelry. She could care less. There's the cutest little necklace for a little girl.
You must have brought this in.
I did. I'll write something like in chalk or, you know. But anyway, cutest pink. It looks like little pink daisies or something. And I really tried to get her to let me put it on her, and no way. No way. So Lynn, what year do you somebody might have already said. What year does anybody know? Mama's calling me out. Hey, Leticia. See, Mama's not in there telling me or saying hey to people. But, yes, I have always done that. Yes, Anwana. We're gonna get on that. But I was always the type that could, you know, call it squirreling. You start on one thing and it's like, oh, there's a squirrel, then you come back. And Mama's always laughed at me about that for, oh my God, 34 years now. She's been laughing at me about that. And on good days, I can always go right back to what I was saying. And on some days, my fidgety days, if you guys notice, I have a hard time finding words. When I have a hard time finding words, that will make me, I have just stood there and cried to Casey because I couldn't think of the word washing machine. And no, quilt. It was quilt one day. So I just stood in his room and he said, "What is it, Mama?" And I just started crying. So some days is better than others. what's weird about, I can't wear real, like, I have 3 holes in my ears. 2 of them I did myself with a huge safety pin back in when I was in high school. If I wear real jewelry, if I wear silver or gold, real jewelry, I end up, go take a nap and enjoy yourself from me.
Who's taking a nap?
Babsy.
Oh, enjoy your rest, Barbara.
Hey, rest for Casey too. But it's weird that real jewelry breaks me out. So I can wear the cheap stuff. And as far as watches go, when I used to watches, you know, now you have cell phones and nobody hardly wears watches. But when I used to wear watches, they would have to keep, I'd have to keep the plastic on the back, or the rubber kind of watches would do good for me, because I have too much static electricity in me. So I would make them stop or speed up or lose time. So there's some reason, I guess I'm just not high class, you guys. You know, I'm just not high class. God made me the way he did, and he knew that I wasn't going to be able to afford all that high price jewelry. So I guess that's why I am the way I am. Now, I used to, Casey remembers when I worked in the office, and when I worked, yeah, there's the Michonne sword. Anybody, I don't know if you guys watch The Walking Dead, but this is my Michonne sword. But I used to, when I first started working at that conferencing center, we, you know, had to dress. And then all of a sudden it went to all you had to do was wear blue jeans. They didn't care what you wore. Girls went in wearing stockings basically as pants. It got really vulgar there near the end. But I would have my earrings. Good, Misha. Misha loves Michonne. And so I would have my Avon jewelry. I had a lot of that. I had a friend that gave me a lot of jewelry at Christmas every year. But I would do the rings, the earrings, my necklaces, you know, all of it before I'd walk out the door. I didn't get to watch Talking Dead last night, Mary. That really made me mad. I don't care about that other show. Kevin usually lets me at least watch the Talking Dead a little bit because he has to get up early. But last night, it really shocked me. I had to tell Casey about it, and he don't really keep up with it, but I had to talk to somebody about it. And I like Fear the Walking Dead, but that's on Hulu, and we can't get Hulu on our TV now. I don't know why. The TV does not support Hulu. Okay, Casey, I'm almost talked out, and I know you got to be tired. I'm trying to think of something else I could show you guys. Well, we have a whole bag up there of deer antlers. Those are Mama's.
I want to put these back up there.
Are they empty?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, you guys, I let Casey get rid of. No, we're going to auction it off.
Auction that off.
Yeah, I like watching them, you know. All right. I didn't let Casey see these because they would have went to the throwaway, because I've had them forever. but they're like the fake. Uh-oh, it went back to the, look, holding that up. How did it do that?
Huh?
Okay.
It's just acting doo-doo.
So I have the mustache. I have the witch nose that I wore one time when I let them do Halloween. So, yes. Oh, Casey would call it probably Ms. Doubtfire. What you think, Casey?
I don't know. You look like that, the movie with the witches where they were all in that hotel and they were having like some type of meeting. And they would sit there and they would eat the people. I forget the name of it.
I don't know if I saw that one. But the Bubba teeth and gums, monster teeth. My poor kids. Yeah, well, we like them too, Misha. Hocus Pocus.
Not that one.
That's probably who she thinks I look like now, because I can't see what she's doing now.
It's an older movie. It's got the woman who played Morticia Addams.
Wait, okay, let me see what I would look like. There you go. Is that how I would look if my nose wasn't a pug nose? I have a little bitty nose.
I would still love you. I just wouldn't go out in public.
Hush. And then, of course, the monster teeth that I used to put in when I picked the kids up. My poor kids never knew. October 31st, the week before, daycares and schools would let you dress up. You guys, that was my ultimate silly week. I would get to go all out silly and get creative. I loved painting the kids' faces every Friday. Casey didn't have to get the cheerleaders to paint his, like the cat's paw on his face. Kids would have to pay, what, $0.25 or something?
It was $0.25 a paw or $1 for
LH
full
it.
face.
Yeah. So I would always do Casey's face. And birthday parties, we would do face painting. Since I've already passed the hurdle, and this will be for people around here that were to come across this. No, it is not, Rebecca.
What?
She said that was her nose I was wearing.
Her nose does not look like
No,
that.
it doesn't. You crazy woman. But I think I told on Walking with God about painting on a pregnant woman's stomach. Was that in Walking with God, Casey? Port Church Network. Yeah. You know, they do that now. And now I'll be comfortable at doing a painting on a pregnant woman's belly. You know, the first time I did it, it was real emotional because she knew that as soon as she had the baby wouldn't be able to survive outside the mother. So that was very emotional. That was the first one I did. And I did a canvas, so she would always have the picture. And she loved it. And it was I kept it together till I got in the car and headed home. And I cried all the way home. And I I prayed for the girl, and I thank God for my many blessings and that I was able to do something for somebody. And that, it was my cousin that sent me a message and said, hey, she said, hey, do you do pregnant bellies? And I was like, what? She said, do you paint on pregnant bellies? I said, never have, but I've done faces. So that really, I got to do that. So you know, that's one of the things that's different that I have done. And okay, Casey. All right, Casey's sitting in the floor now. I'm also going to use, I'm going to make bookmarks as well as, you know, continue my God jars, I'll do multimedia. I'm really excited about getting into that, you know, adding different textures, different things, and let my creativity just go crazy. And I was going somewhere. But I am excited about my God jars too. And, you know, if anybody knows anybody that you would want to send one to, just let me know, because I can. What are you doing now, bud?
Just looking around.
It looks good. I mean,
There's still so much to do.
I mean, he is getting it so. You guys, it's not easy. That would be like if you guys, you have your jewelry set up a certain way, and you know that you got to do a video. That would be like somebody coming in and doing it their way, and it probably wouldn't work. But Casey has absolutely done everything that is convenient for me. Just like in my kitchen, he started doing things that made it easier for me to get to and not have to reach heavy things. So anyway, I love it. I'm going to be just overwhelmed. I'm going to come in here and sit down to do something, and I'm going to just get stuck. I put it as writer's block, is what I told somebody. I'm afraid I'm going to end up with painter's block, where I have the canvas in front of me, and I'm going to just stare at it. So if anybody you know has ideas or wants something, we'll see where it goes. Well, now I'm cold, you guys.
All right. We can go ahead and end the video here. You guys, to everyone who joined, thank you for joining and talking to my mother and keeping her busy while I got stuff done. Liked her to stay out of my way. I got to throw some stuff away that she didn't see. And no, I'm joking. But I love you guys, and thank you for visiting my page and talking with Mom and me as I would read the comments.
And I'm happy to meet the new girl in the group. You guys just made me forget. Yes. Well, new to me. But anyway, you guys, I'm glad you guys supported us. That you guys just really wanted to hear me talk. That's what it was. Yeah, you guys just wanted to hear me talk. You know, like the guy that does the Southern Mama. Well, I'm the real Southern Mama. He just pulls his hair in the ponytail. I'm the real Southern Mama. All right, you gonna stop it out my house?
Yes. All right, you guys. I will talk to you all later. Thank you, everyone, again for joining. I love you all, and
Love you guys.
I hope that you have an awesome day. Bye, everybody.